Hello, and welcome to Romeo and Juliet, Section 5, Lesson 5, The Last Word. Today you will conclude the unit by participating in a whole class discussion in response to the following prompt. How can adaptations or reproductions enhance or detract from the theme of a text? You will reference evidence from the unit as well as evidence from other texts that you have read and adaptations you have seen. You will preview the application guidebook culminating task topics that relate to the Romeo and Juliet guidebook unit and identify possible tasks to complete. For this lesson, you will need the discussion tool and your reading response journal. Here is the culminating task prompt that you completed in previous lessons. What theme is developed in the last scene of Romeo and Juliet? Choose one film version of the play and discuss what choices the director made when creating a film version of this scene. How do these choices enhance or detract from the themes developed in the play? And if you'll notice, we're just going to build on this in our discussion about adaptations and theme. Here are our learning targets for this lesson. Can you evaluate how well film versions enhance or detract from the themes of the text? Can you engage actively in a whole class discussion? We are going to review the discussion norms and then, as a class, engage in a discussion of the discussion question. During the discussion, you are going to take notes on the discussion tool to summarize the claims, evidence, and reasoning of your peers. At the end of the discussion, you will summarize the discussion on your discussion tool. The question that we will be discussing is, how can adaptations or reproductions enhance or detract from the themes of the text? Now we're going to review our discussion norms. Now, as we work through this discussion, I want you to think about the following in helping you to contribute to the discussion. How did watching the adaptations of Romeo and Juliet that were watched in class enhance the themes of the text? How did these adaptations detract from the themes in the text? How do adaptations of Shakespeare make the themes in the text more relevant to modern audiences? How do adaptations of Shakespeare make the themes less relevant to modern audiences? What other adaptations or reproductions have you seen? How did that adaptation or reproduction enhance or detract from the original text? Why do you think that a director or screenwriter would choose to develop themes that are different from the themes in the original source material? Why do you think a director would choose to focus on some themes of a play or source material and not on others? Now we will discuss our discussion question. Now you're going to access the culminating task tool for the application guidebook unit. You will review the culminating task options related to the central question we have explored. In your reading response journal, you will record the connections among the culminating task options and the guidebook unit central question. Remember that our guidebook unit central question is just what we discussed previously. How can adaptations or reproductions enhance or detract from the theme of a text? You will have 10 minutes to complete this activity. Congratulations! You have completed Section 5, Lesson 5 of the Romeo and Juliet unit, and as a result, you have completed the Romeo and Juliet unit. In this lesson, you evaluated how well film versions enhance or detract from themes of text, and you engaged actively in a whole class discussion.